Alright, this is the third day of our quick unplanned getaway to Arkansas, trying to catch the fall color. Today we decided to go to Eureka Spring and stop by at Jasper on the way there. We're going to make a big loop, taking a scenic byway 7 to Jasper. Then on the way back, we're going to take Arkansas 23, or people call it Pig Trail Scenic Byway. When we go a trip like this and only just three of us, we don't make an exact plan. I usually do a rough idea where we want to go and things to see, but it can change anytime, like today. Initially, I thought I'm going to Eureka Spring and Jasper riding by myself, while Cinta is working and Vina has to finish her homework. Turned out that Vina finished her stuff early, so decided to switch the plan. So I changed the plan at last minute and decided to just riding around Petite Jean Park yesterday and ride to Eureka Spring today, so Cinta can join me. Many times we make a spontaneous idea to go somewhere, decided only a few days before and then just go. Like this trip, it decided only 3 or 4 days before. Riding to and from Petite Jean Park is fun. It has pretty good twisties just outside the park. It has a few sharp turns and it was fun to ride, especially not much traffic, so I can practice my ride here. I have been riding on this RT for the last 5 years now, and I still have a lot to learn, especially on the twisties, how to do cornering. I still have need a lot to learn.
Just a little bit of background. I started riding a bike when I was in high school, riding a red Honda C70 that was passed on to me from my sister. This bike was very popular back then, and recently Honda made it a comeback, but it has a bigger cc, 125cc. I ride this bike until college. All my friends probably remember that because I think that's probably the ugliest bike in my campus. But I would love to take that bike home with me if I can. It become a vintage or classic bike. Oh, by the way, look at the sky. It's beautiful. I felt so blessed having such a beautiful morning and very nice weather for this trip. Okay, back talking about the bike. So I started to try a bigger bike when I moved to Texas. After a hard work trying to wear out my wife and keep whining to her to let me get a bike, finally she gave up. So I go get the BMW R1200RT. That's my first quote-unquote real street bike. That's the fruit of 4 or 5 months of whining. So that's the trick, guy. If you want a bike, just keep whining. It will pay it off. No, just kidding. I ride F800ST for about 3 years. Then I wanted a bigger and more comfortable bike. The main complaint of this bike is a sitting position where it is a little bit leaning forward. Well, this is a sport touring bike, so that's how it was designed. But I like a more straight up sitting position for comfort. I also don't like the heat coming from the engine to my thigh, especially when I stop on traffic in the middle of Texas summer heat. I feel like I'm sitting on a barbecue grill. So I traded in with a R1200RT, a touring bike, but still give you a little bit of sport feeling. Hey, did you notice the change on the sceneries? Wow, it is fall color. Wow, I really did not expect this. It was gorgeous, beautiful.
Before I came, I called the park office and asked about the color, and they said they don't have fall color this year because of the drought they had. But look at this. This is the Scenic Byway 7, the most popular route for bikers for fall color. Every year there are many bikers from neighboring states came for this. Many bikers clubs have annual ride to come here. It is just amazing. Fall season is beautiful. You have about 2 weeks window to see this color before the leaves gone. Typically in Arkansas, the color started popping up in the third week of October and peaking in the first week of November. I'm so lucky that Arkansas is still rideable for a quick getaway. The problem is you have to book the lodging ahead of time. It is very popular for a traveler destination, especially for biker. I really did not expect to see this red, golden, and mixed green with a green color. I thought it will be just a brownish or a few spots of yellow leaves, and I will just come here to enjoy the ride. But man, I am so blessed. It makes this trip so worth it. Scenic Byway 7 Arkansas is rated as the best route for foliage. I can agree more. And what you see here looks like it's in the halfway to the peak. Next week maybe most of the leaf turn red or golden. And this is with the fact that they have drought last season. Imagine that if this is a normal season. No question, this is going to be my annual ride coming here, enjoying the beauty of God's creation. So when I arrived at the lodge the other day, I was really surprised that I found many BMW bikes parked at the lodge. I have been riding BMW for almost 8 years now. I never seen a bigger group of BMW bikers. Well, understandably that BMW does not have a big market share like a Harley here in the US. It is pretty exciting to see fellow BMW riders on a trip like this. After I saw many GS bikes there, immediately I know there must be a BMW club staying here at the lodge. I'm just not sure which club it is, as there are a couple BMW club in Dallas area, BMW MOA and Lone Star BMW Riders. And turned out I was wrong. They are not from those club. They are from Lone Star Riders without BMW, even though most of the members are riding BMW. But recently I've been telling my wife Cinta that I want to join a BMW club several times and even plan to join their weekend short ride. Just haven't got a chance to do it. So earlier today when I was about to get ready at the parking lot for this ride, a guy tapping my back and introduced himself. His name is Rex, and turned out he's the president of the club. We chatted a little bit and he invited me to join his club. Rex is a cool guy. I can tell he's a funny guy and he's very kind to invite me. I'm looking forward to join their ride next time. Seems like they have a really cool group of people. Talking about this ride, the distance from Petite Jean to Jasper is about 100 miles or 161 kilometers. Then from Jasper to Eureka Spring is about 50 miles or about 80 kilometers. So the total mile will be about 300 miles round trip today or 483 kilometers. And then since I'm from Indonesia, if I make a comparison, it's almost like from Jakarta to Kudus, a city in central Java. If you don't like this riding or if you don't like riding, this trip may be boring for some people. You just ride to a certain place, take a break while enjoying the view, and then come back. This is especially not
for another trip for kids. They are going to keep singing "Are We There Yet" song. But I'm so lucky that Sinta and Vina are enjoying this kind of trip, even though it's a long drive for them. We are really enjoying our time together. And very often we just come out with the spontaneous idea a week before, find a lodging, pack the stuff, and go. But because of that, I'm not learning how to pack simple and light, which is very critical for a biker. I just bring stuff and then put it in the car. But I need to learn how to pack biker style very soon. I can't say enough how blessed I am having this riding. Such a beautiful ride. Next time that in my bucket list is to ride a $1 million highway in Colorado. I hope next year I will get a chance to ride there. Well, actually we almost go there last August, but have to cancel our trip because my car transmission got busted after driving about an hour. But God sent a savior named Andrew, my buddy, to help me to bring the car home. I'm so lucky. We almost arrived at Jasper now. This little beautiful town has about 550 people living there. Jasper is very popular among nature lovers for Buffalo National River. It is very popular for kayaking. We've done that about 3 years ago, our first kayaking in Arkansas. It was fun, and we get our kayak flipped on a little rapid. Nothing serious, but it was fun. Also, when you come to Jasper, it is a must to stop at Cliff House Inn. It is a restaurant at the edge of a cliff facing Ozark Mountain. It is beautiful, and they also have cabin and gift store. You need to check that out. Look at that maroon bike. That's a very nice modified classic bike. And look at this one. It's a beautiful Indian bike. Very nice. After riding about an hour and a half, it is a perfect place to take a break. A beautiful place, and it's called Cliff House Inn. I think I had enough talking. Let's just take a break and enjoy this beautiful view for a moment. After enjoying a cup of coffee and a slice of pie, we go to the next stop called Jasper Canyon. It is nothing like Grand Canyon whatsoever, but just another stopping point next to Cliff House Inn, seeing the same beautiful Ozark Mountain. It is beautiful. This is it for now. We will continue on the next video.